Do you decide what's pleasurable for you, or do you discover it?
Wait, say that again. Do you?
Do you decide what's pleasurable for you, or do you discover it? Can you say, I'm gonna enjoy uh, weightlifting 5 days a week and then actually enjoy it? You can get to that point, but right away, I'm gonna guarantee you won't enjoy it.
I think there is expectation and then there's the actual
Yeah.
result, right? So I remember, I think a wise man once said, your happiness is your current circumstance minus the
Expectation.
expectation.
Yeah.
So that does come into a lot of it into this sort of equation, as in what is pleasurable to me. Because I think that you have a mental picture of what you think that pleasurable thing is, than the actual enjoyment of the thing itself, right? So in this sense, I suppose you would have to get to the habit of actually savoring that experience by not, because this is not a decision. I think that it's not a decision that you pre-made. Like, oh,
Right. Right.
I decide I'm gonna enjoy this thing. No, either is enjoyable or it is not, right? So
Right.
you
So
you 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 can only know during that experience. Like
yeah,
say the
you
ice cream
literally
example.
learn on your own
In my
experience.
mouth,
Yeah.
right? That
Feels
is in
good?
my mouth,
Yes.
like, feels good. I can't be like, I mean, you can expect this to be
I
good
will
if you
enjoy this ice cream no matter what. And nobody will stop me.
I mean,
Can you actually do it?
maybe there is an aspect of pleasure that is the expectation that can be a part of it, is expecting it and then actually having that experience, right?
That's just expectation, but it's true like what you were saying about just it's it's there or not. I was trying to think about kind of more visceral examples of pleasure. Even something as simple as you know, it's a hot day in summer and you walk in nature and you get to dip your feet in the nice cold river. There's a form of pleasure in there, but you only, I mean, you can anticipate that. I'm trying to figure out essentially your relationship with pleasure. Is that just something that you stumble upon in the world?
But
Because
but you see, it's situational. It's also like in this example, the prerequisite has to be a hot day and cold
yeah, there's
water, right?
circumstances that
So the pleasure comes into that juxtaposition. Like the difference is what's
it's
pleasurable,
almost like
right?
some kind of, yeah, it's some kind of need essentially, because you know you are hot, you are feeling hot, there's an
You
optimal
want
temperature that,
you
yeah,
want
and
to be cool.
that would help you cool off. Okay,
That
what
doesn't mean
about,
cool. It's pleasurable always, right? Is
right,
like in the situation, then yes, you start
so it's
want to
some kind
experience.
of pleasure then is quenching of some kind of need essentially, because the need to cool off is a need that arose. What about a bit more arbitrary stuff? For example, I'd have an urge to eat some chips, and chips, the crappy food, they're bad for you. But I literally sometimes would get an urge where like, I want to eat some chips, and sometimes I would indulge myself and I would go and buy some chips and I eat the whole bag, and I guess I receive pleasure from that. But what is that? Is that, why do I have a need to get some chips?
But you see, you already codify that information of your past experience eating chip. It's like, okay, I love the
But no,
crispiness.
that happens
You,
on its
you
own, right? Like I could analyze what I like about chips, but the fact is that I have an urge, which I could interpret as a need, uh, to experience eating chips, which then results in pleasure. Because otherwise, like, I don't eat chips because I'm hungry. I have much better food like I can eat outside of chips. So why do I eat chips?
But you see, the form of it is important too. It has to be chips because they're just potatoes. Can you just chop a whole bunch of potatoes and eat it? It's the
Yeah,
same thing,
yeah,
but not the same thing. It's the way that it is done, right? It's deep fried. and it has that
Yeah.
crispiness.
Essentially, I'm
It's
trying to
the
get
salt
to
and fat and,
how is
it's
that determined? How is it determined what I get pleasure from, and why is it chips for me? Why is it not
apparently
something else? Why is it
apparently
not
it's shit for you.
raisins? Why do I not get the kick off raisins? Like, ooh, I gotta eat some raisins right away. I don't get that. Does that mean that there is some kind of a need that my body has that's like, ooh, the chips has some missing
Well,
fats or
when it
something?
when it comes to food, there is the aspect of the, kind of like
Yeah,
the
I guess food is a whole
fattiness,
separate
the
category of
salt,
and science of
the
pleasure.
body does want these kind of I guess it is pleasurable, right? Things
Yeah,
like if you eat a
absolutely.
hamburger, right, it's a fat
Food is
protein. It's
one of the fundamental pleasures in
so
life.
yes, so that is the basis toward that kind of pleasure, right? But it is also the expectation of the experience as well, because you will not have a pleasure. I mean, I don't know. Is there any unexpected pleasure? I mean, I suppose,
Yeah,
but
stuff that feels good, but you never tried it before, and at some point you try it. Like, I don't know, something could be like you could go on a bungee jumping you've never been to, but then you like experience so much that you just find it super pleasurable. It's just something new that you found pleasurable. But this is why I asked, like, I think it's all about just discovering what is pleasurable to you and just trying stuff. And it's like, oh, is this pleasurable? Oh, I like that.